Hey guys, so I'm doing this one by myself. Save me please. Recently I went to the Boogeyman premiere, directed by Rob Savage, based on the novel by Stephen King, and I did get to speak with the cast, which you'll see the interviews pop up soon. I'm a big horror fan. I love horror movies. I take it very seriously. I'm not necessarily scared when I go into it, but I feel like a successful horror movie is whether, I go home and it kind of follows me home after. Can't sleep at night, can't turn off the lights, keep thinking about it. So the Boogeyman, it follows the story of a dad who's a psychiatrist played by Chris Messina. His wife recently died, and him and his two daughters are dealing with the grief and whatnot. And one day, a patient that isn't his patient mysteriously appears at his house, and it gets weird in the session and whatnot. I won't give you too many spoilers, but basically the Boogeyman latches on to Will Harper's daughters, and everything goes crazy from there. Now, what Rob does really well, and if you've watched some of his other movies, you'll know that he's great at this. He creates the scares without actually having to show you the monster at first. There's so many scenes where the closet, the door banging, just the presence of something without being able to see it, and it makes you think about those dark corners in your house, those little areas when you turn the light on, there's nothing there, but when it's time to go to sleep, you're like, okay, well, what is that shape? It might be a coat, or what is it really? So just the use of everyday things and sounds and whatnot is what makes this film really scary. And another thing that Robin mentioned when I was talking to him was they want people to take away yes, this is a great horror movie, it's really scary. They did have to cut some scenes out because the audience screamed too much at one point, but the movie could be, your Boogeyman could be anything in your life, anything that's scary, or anything you're dealing with. But the ability to be able to come together as friends, family, and community and deal with something and move on from it. So I think that's what you can get out of the end of the horror movie. And for me, what I hate is when I go see a horror movie, all the protagonists die, or the characters that you're attaching to, which you really attach to this family, don't make it out, or they don't get that happy ending. So I'm not saying what's happening in the Boogeyman, but I always like for a movie to have a resolve, or something where the good versus evil and the good comes out on top. So yeah, not getting any more into that, but that's what I look for in a good horror movie. Good scares, good jumps, good versus evil, characters you can attach to. And when it comes to Stephen King novels, it was crazy. Every movie of his, every book of his that's been turned into a movie, I feel like people really need to take their time and really delve into it to make it great, because those books are terrifying. But this one was definitely the best Boogeyman I have seen, or version that was done. It does come out June 2nd in theaters, so let me know what you think. Comment, like, and subscribe, and just go out and see the movie and go support.
When there are scary things we don't understand, our minds try to fill in the blanks.